Ari,
Yeah?
Shinzo gave me these beans that speak.
Oh, really?
He calls Oddbox Podcast.
Oh, cool.
He says share with everybody. Here's one
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
You can have it.
I'll cherish it forever.
Listen. You're supposed to yell at it. Like, comment, subscribe.
Okay, I'll do that. Like, comment, subscribe. Did it work?
I don't know. We'll find out later.
Okay. Thank you so much. This is the best.
Welcome back to the Odd Box, you kinky motherfuckers. How many of you listen to us while you're having sex? Call in, let us know. I know I do.
It's true.
Oh no. Tell me your life story in one sentence.
This is way too much.
You can use commas and semicolons.
Ooh, I can string a lot of thoughts together with a semicolon.
Okay, you can use one semicolon.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Can it be a run-on sentence? That's still a sentence.
Yeah.
Grammatically correct.
Yeah.
You don't have to say comma though, Kyle. That would be obnoxious.
I don't know. I feel like I could go a lot of different ways like this. Like I could just be like,
I feel like that was, I don't know, I feel like I could go a lot of ways. Like that's your
That
sentence.
could be me. That could be me.
Not to steal your thunder.
I've collected a lot of brain injuries.
Yeah, that one's got to be in there. Well,
My wife and kids are pretty dope.
A lot of jobs, a lot of different, done a lot of things.
I get bored. Or for you or for me?
Both of us.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Bjarne too technically
No.
counts. Well, he's done the same thing, but he's done it for a million different people.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, give me your sentences.
Isn't that the same for you, life?
No, I've
Because each of your jobs is for a different person.
You're right.
Yeah. She got you, you fucker.
I'm not going to argue with that.
We're going by yourself, a contractor.
The flavor of my job has changed dramatically. Hey, listen, I can sell you wine and drive a boat.
Did you ever finish your sommelier?
I'm a fourth rank.
Fourth rank?
Yeah, I'm a lowest rank.
Lowest rank.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes up from there? Like,
Yeah,
is one
yeah.
the highest?
Yeah, one's the highest. You're a master then, and you're scary. You're a scary human being if you're a master.
Like, do you get powers?
Yep.
Yeah, the power to smell.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like the really, really good dudes, they can tell you what row that the grapes came from. Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is really gone off the rails.
I saw a video of a guy doing it, and they were like
hard.
a test
Yeah,
where you're
really
supposed to like smell it and sip it, do the whole tasting thing. He just went up and smelled each one and said exactly where they're from and what year they were and everything.
Damn.
Just
Yeah, they're scary.
Yep.
They're scary.
Wow.
100%. Which is funny because statistically speaking, they suck at their job. like I saw a study where they were like, they're not much better than just like random guessing, you know what I mean, or an untrained person, but when they're good at it, they're very good at it. What was the question again?
Do you guys want to play pretend?
We didn't get answers from Courtney or Jeff yet.
All right.
You haven't answered
I don't think
either.
I've gotten answers from anyone.
No one.
You know,
Kyle doesn't even remember the question.
yeah, the brain injuries really helped. I felt like I thought I had answered that one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That sums it up.
My byline is just like, one man furiously avoiding the consequences of his actions.
That was good.
That's a good one.
I do like that.
It was actually a thing. Like, as I was growing up, like, just completely lived a consequenceless life, like, into my teenage years and everything, until I got arrested.
For dealing drugs.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about earlier.
Even that, I got off very light for what could have happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This ties back to when Jeff said that he's been hunted by the police before. I think I've lived a very fortunate life, and I try to live the best life with the least amount of effort.
Nice. The least amount of effort part really speaks
Resonates
to me.
with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to try too hard, but I want to have nice things, so I'm willing to wait for them usually.
I feel like I'm the perfect opposite of that. I want to work as hard as I can to have nothing. That's sort of what I feel like I've accumulated. And not to say like that's in a bad way. or that your way is a bad way. But I just like being miserable, I guess.
I think
And I
that
don't.
I have like a deep love for like healthy community, you know, like if it's family or work or whatever. And I feel like I put a lot of time and energy into that. But I'm also the most socially awkward person,
It's true.
you know? And so I'm
You've
kind of
gotten a
like
lot
a
better.
dog chasing his tail, you know?
I still think you do a great job, though. Like,
Thank you.
You do have a really good community, and you're continuing to grow it all the time.
Yeah.
So. And
if you
you're
just-
not necessarily socially awkward with the people that you care about and you love. It's at least from my experience.
Right.
Everybody else.
It's everybody else.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just that you guys had to get used to me. You know what I mean? Like I just kept showing up, and eventually you were like, "He's not that bad. He's not that
Maybe
bad."
we're all just as equally socially awkward, and we just hit it off.
What about you, Tony? What's your lifetime sentence?
20 years. Too handsome.
Glow up from the hoe up. 0 to hero.
I
Gonna-
feel offended. Should I be offended?
That's up to you. You can get offended about anything these days.
Okay.
These days,
These days. I'm offended by what you just said, sir.
sir, and I'm offended by what you just said, sir.
Life's upset that I offended these days.
Yeah,
Gotta respect these days.
Yeah. Don't assume anybody's chronological orientation.
I really lost the thread, was not paying attention while you guys were talking for the most part there. Do you want to play Pathfinder?
yes.
Affirmative.
Yes.
I'm not trying to put pressure on anyone.
I feel
Well,
like
now-
that's exactly what you're trying
No,
to
not
do.
at all. You guys could keep going. It sounded like it was a good conversation.
It's the second time you've asked, so I think you're
No, I regret not being a part of it. There's just so much names
No,
and
you know what?
information.
You know, fine, Tony, come on, let's just play Pathfinder, okay?
It's gonna be all right,
We'll
man.
do it.
It's
Let's
gonna be
just
all
do
right.
what Tony wants
We'll
to
play
do.
with you. We'll play with you.
Right.
I don't unlike Kyle, I'm not growing my community. I don't have any other friends.
I know.
Says the guy running a podcast. You're trying to grow the ultimate community.
The ultimate community.
All my odd ones.
Yeah.
All of them.
The pan internet community.
Teflon.
What?
Because of the pan.
Okay.
This is what we're talking about, Kyle. This is exactly what we're talking about.
I'm glad he found that so funny.
I'm confused.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Teflon
I get it.
pans.
Yeah.
Like, it was really dumb.
Okay.
I don't get what
Cast iron.
I don't.
It'll get funnier the more of them I do. Give me a minute. Anodized aluminum.
Oh my god, he was right.
That third one was pretty good. Aluminum's a silly word.
He's
It's funny
crying
all
a
by
little
itself.
bit.
A little bit. I'm ready now.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
So last time on the Oddbox podcast, the town meeting kind of went exactly to plan, right? With some few exceptions. Ari gave an inspired speech, and she calmed those who would be calm, and Gardis riled up people who did not need much provocation. So, not wanting to waste any more time on division, the people pushed to decide on a town leader immediately. Gardis tries to interfere with Ari's weapon after she went to great efforts to assure everyone there was nothing funny about her weapon. And it earns Gardis a punch.
I just wish that sometimes something that I did worked. Doesn't have to happen
I
very
think
often.
I think everyone feels that way.
That is the hero's journey, overcoming obstacles. You know,
What happens when the obstacle? You are the obstacle in your own way.
That's
just
something I left out of my life sentence. Like I am my own worst enemy.
Yeah.
I think that when you're your own obstacle, it just makes the GM's life easier. You know,
I'm having fun.
yeah.
So, Old Mitsuki's champion, Violet Wagon, and Granny Who's champion, Joey Wooey, take to the ring that is now formed by the surrounding villagers. It seemed one-sided. It really wasn't when we crunched the numbers, but it somewhat appeared a one-sided, extremely bloody duel. Violet Wagon forces a kind of like unannounced surrender where Gardis actually steps in to heal Joey Wooey. And this is enough to kind of like settle the crowd as they like see that everything's been decided, and it stills them. People aren't ready to interject except for Cedric, who is rushing forward, mostly just intent to get a few more licks in on Gardis.
Mm-hmm.
What's the hero point situation?
I've got 2.
0.
Also dose.
You used all 3 of your hero points in that duel. I mean,
For good reason.
yeah, I
It ended
agree.
up being pretty close.
Yeah.
He did a great job.
It was good, but it just you burned through them so
Joey
fast.
Woo
Yeah.
was no pushover.
Give him the chance. He will burn through his hero points
Yeah,
so
that's-
fast every time.
I'm learning this. This is my first time playing with Kyle. I'm learning this,
Yes.
so
I have 3.
All right. That's a lot of hero points, guys.
not as many as last time.
You guys were cheating.
Yeah, we conspired before we came in.
I still have 3 in the bank as well, so I guess it's a total of 6. They just like refill.
Looking forward to that 2% return. This investment scheme's never going to fail.
Oh, Sue, is there anything you would like to do in this somewhat tense situation?
Oh, the dwarves are locked.
No, they're about to be.
They're about to be.
But you have time as so quickly. It was the Northridge started surging forward.
Yeah.
And Gardis stepped forward, healed Joey Wooey,
Yeah,
still
yeah, yeah.
held in Violet Wagon's hands. And so they kind of stopped. Everyone was like, okay, like, situation settling. Except for one lone dwarf. You can tell by the look in his eyes. He's a little toasty. Have maybe a few too many. And he's still charging forward, but you have time to act.
Okay. I'll stand up as tall as I can, and seeing this oncoming confrontation between the 2 dwarves, I'll say,
Agamon.
yeah, I'll say, I'll say, let this be a day of airing grievances. Let these 2 have their row. We are going to settle more than one problem today. If it is going to be by violence, then it is going to be today.
I've been thinking this the whole time. It's just let the second duel commence.
I rolled a 27 athletics check to try to tackle you.
Why?
So I believe this would be against Fortitude DC?
Yerp.
Yeah, that works.
Is it a critical success?
No, it is not.
Okay, I need to look up the rules for knockdown.
I'm going to pull my knife out of Joey Wooey. Joey Wooey.
Joey
Wooey.
Wooey.
Joey
Yeah.
Wooey or Joey Wooey?
I got wooey.
I mean, potato, South Bank, North Bank.
I'm gonna offer him a piece of beef jerky. I'm
Just
hoping that we'll be best friends now that we've been in a near-death fight
From your wet jacket.
from my wet jacket. And whenever it's okay with Tony, I'd like to cast Rousing Splash on Cedric.
What?
So it took a second for that name to register. So before you have time to do, so like you're in the process of putting Joey Wooey down. We'll have to decide on a name later. Maybe it is canon, like Life said, Northridge, Southridge pronunciation. He doesn't correct people. Cedric just comes barreling into Gardis, tackling him prone. He's on top, and he goes to punch. And I rolled a 29 to punch you in the face.
Shit.
That's a crit because I have 21 AC minus 2 because it's broken still.
14 points
Jesus.
of non-lethal bludgeoning damage.
What are his fists made of?
You think he might be holding a rock in his fist?
He's just got brass knuckles.
14.
14. He can roll because he's a brawler. He can roll d6s.
So you made this motherfucker just to beat me up.
I didn't make him. Whose NPC is this? Whose NPC is this?
Cedric?
Cedric the dwarf. Whose NPC
wasn't
is this?
mine.
I pulled this in my notes from someone else. This is not my NPC, so you watch your mouth.
He was mine, but you changed him.
I'm changing everyone.
He's not the Cedric he once knew.
he's right.
So
That's why we're enemies now. He's not the Cedric I once knew.
So yeah, he just punches you one time right in the face. It breaks your nose. Blood splatters in all directions down your face, matting your beard, and he will actually go to like stand up over you. Ari, is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, so Ari, she originally was going to interfere, but
Just heal me instead.
shut the fuck up.
Don't talk over her, Kyle.
I actually have,
Don't talk over her.
I have a plan.
Okay.
And I have my dice in hand. So she was going to interfere, and then Osu was like, let's just sort this out. And she's just like, okay, well, maybe this will be good for Gardis. And it's like an internal monologue, like maybe he needs this. Like he's really been like out of control lately. Like I'm sure it'll be fine. So she turns and she looks at Violet Wagon. Can you describe what his situation?
Yeah, Violet Wagon's in pretty good spirits. I think he had a fun time with the fight, but he is just cut to bits. Like, I mean, not only did he, Joey Woey didn't hit a ton of times, but that precision damage was pretty intense. So I imagine there's like a leg artery spurting and an
You have
arm
a sucking
artery
chest
spurting.
wound.
Yeah. Like when I breathe in, there's a little flap on the lung, and so like he's not upset about it, but he's definitely seen better days.
Right. So she's very concerned about your health right now. So she pulls out her Urhu and she starts to play, and she casts a second level Soothe. So that is going to be a 17.
Thank you.
There was a 1 on one of those D10s, which is sad.
He's like, oh yeah, see, everything's gonna be fine, Joey.
And that's her turn.
Violet,
It's my turn.
what would you like to do?
I'd like to cast. I'm going to turn to Joey Wooey and be like, "You want to see something funny?" And then I'm going to go, "Rousing Splash!" and just cast it on Cedric, and Cedric gets 5 temporary hit points.
Nobody can see this, but I am just sitting here shaking my head at everybody.
I'm going to give a hero point to life and Kyle.
How the tables have turned.
There's like no, it's just our blood on the ground, so the rousing splash is just mine and Joey's blood mixed together. It just hits Cedric in the face, and he gets 5 temporary hit points.
It's very refreshing.
Yeah.
You guys are going to swap out dwarves, apparently.
We got a brawler, guys.
What's in my inventory?
Gardis, what would you like to do while you're turtling on your back?
Might need to apologize.
Never. That's never
I
going to
know,
happen.
I
I would
know.
like to know, does
take
Joey
the long odds on
appreciate
that.
my joy at giving temporary hit points to the wrong ally?
He looks dazed and trying to avoid eye contact with Granny Who.
Oh.
He's a little
Aw.
confused.
Poor guy.
He has a lot of blood loss still.
I'm going to stand up.
I'm going to use my reaction. It's a 21 against your Fortitude DC.
My Fortitude DC is 21.
Tie goes to the roller.
So you are knocked down and can't stand up while you're next to this guy.
I'm going to heal myself, which I haven't retrained, so I still have 2d10s. This is single action heal myself.
As he sees you casting that magic, he begins to laugh.
Heal myself for 11.
As he kicks you back onto your back.
Come on, Gardis, hit him.
I like to imagine that the rousing splash hit at the exact same time as he punched him, so he thinks that he's just got sprayed with Gardis' blood.
And then I guess on the ground, I am going to kick him in the nuts.
All right.
20 to hit.
That's a miss.
What the hell? All right,
was
my turn is over.
You like get him in the butt, and he's like, "That didn't hurt at all."
Is there anything you would like to do, Osu?
I'm just trying to cheer on Gardis, my
All
good
right.
friend Gardis. He wanted this so bad, and so now I just want him to succeed. Come on, Gardis, stand up. Come on.
So he's gonna like reach over and try to like pick you up by the scruff of your neck. Oh man, dirty 30.
Oh.
So you're restrained, I think. Is that a critical success against your
what-
Fortitude DC?
No, it's not.
Okay. So you're grappled by this guy.
Okay.
He's gonna punch you in the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. 18?
Did grabbing me count? Well, that misses. I was going to say, did grabbing me count as was an attack? Is he taking a map?
Mm-hmm.
And it's still 18? I mean, my AC is 19.
But you're grabbed.
Yeah, which lowers it by 2.
Yeah,
But-
that's your calculation.
Yeah.
Oh. It also seemed to be Paizo's
Well, no, I mean, yeah. If I'm grabbed and off, I did not factor that into my AC.
You're off guard. Mm-hmm. So it's a hit.
Yeah.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
This is all non-lethal?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna be fine.
You're gonna be fine.
I'm really torn as to what to do because, like,
I would
don't-
like another turn if we're still in rounds.
And
Just whenever.
for his last action, he just kind of like slaps you on the face a little bit, almost lovingly. He's like, "Had enough, pumpkin?" And it is a 16 to intimidate.
Can you do that with a Scottish accent?
No.
No,
Oh.
that does not intimidate me.
Oh, so you want to reinsert?
Oh, shoot. I had something to say, and then I totally forgot. Dang it.
He's too charming.
All right, then.
Charming.
I'm going to tell you the things that I want to do, and I don't know how they want to work mechanically. When
I'm going to let you know when it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Hold that thought.
Are you
Anything
still
else?
holding
Oh,
those two?
man, it's totally slipped my mind. I had something good, but oh, yeah, I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray for Gardis.
He needs it.
And it's something along the lines of, oh, Pharasma, please let Gardis learn something. And that's a 15 on dice plus 9, so 24.
Yes.
So I might learn something.
And I say that out loud, too. I say it loud enough for him to hear.
Everyone hears. Ari?
What's the rest of the crowd doing?
Clapping and cheering.
So they
Cheering.
formed a circle around him
The
too.
circle, yeah, I mean, it never really moved. This is
Okay.
like, so he, Gardis stepped into like the center of the circle to like stop the North Ridge and heal Joey. And so like they stopped. The circle is definitely a lot smaller than it was before, but they're at the center of it. Some people look horrified. The majority of people are kind of in the same spirits as Violet Wagon and Osu.
We finally brought the town together.
Yeah.
With violence.
Yeah.
So Ari's just going. I assume she's standing next to Osu. Like they probably were next to each other, and when Violet was fighting, so she's just gonna kind of like get close to him in case like somebody wants to start attacking her. She's a little bit paranoid right now, and she will hold. Like she's just gonna wait. She doesn't want to interfere. She's torn, but she thinks that Gardis would be upset with her if she interfered.
Violet?
Violet's gonna be like, Joey, you want to see something really funny? And he's gonna cast Rousing Splash on Gardis.
On Gardis.
Yeah. 8 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Ooh, you meant it a little bit more that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Grandma
Gardis?
or mom did. Mom is
Mom.
it's mom's bones.
So yeah, as he like slaps me and taunts me, I want to spit blood in his eyes to try and like blind him for a little bit.
Love this. What are you gonna roll to do that?
I don't know. What do you want me to roll to do that?
Deception or thievery?
Son of a bitch.
So
I like deception.
Could it be like
This
a
is-
ranged attack or something?
Because
No.
they're like face to face.
is this a good time for a rules discussion?
Let's do it.
Okay, so
Spitting at somebody?
when you do a called attack, it's at a -4. There are attacks that intentionally dazzle or blind people, and if you don't have the feats, that doesn't mean you can't do it. So the developers of Paizo have been pretty clear that just because you don't have the feat doesn't mean you can't try. It's just up to the GM to adjust the difficulty. So the called shot at a -4, maybe that's good enough to dazzle an opponent, but it's really up to you.
Thanks for that, Kyle. That was really crisp.
That
was
awesome.
good.
Hero point.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
he's got one.
He's got 2.
I got
Two.
'cause I won the duel.
I like.
Oh, yes.
I like the rules. I like having the rules on hand and always bringing a human encyclopedia to your games, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with a deception. This does have the attack trait. It is a called shot. Let's see what you roll.
So deception at a -4.
Yeah, with +0.
Come on, natty 20.
11 versus I have no idea what.
Again, because you have so much of it, you just spit blood into his face. He begins to blink. You're not sure the effects it has because, unfortunately, the blood is also blinding you a bit.
Yeah. and then just headbutt him and headbutt him.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, so
Unarmed attack.
unarmed attack at a -4.
Yeah.
Or 5. 5?
4 it'd be
No,
be
because
agile.
it's agile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna hit. 19, natural 19.
Yes.
Plus 9 makes it 28 minus 4 is 24. That's gotta hit.
24 is a hit.
And unarmed damage is 1d4.
D4, yeah.
Plus
D4
your
plus strength.
Bless you're a monk or a martial artist,
Or a brawler like this
a
guy.
golem.
3 plus 3 is 6 damage.
And you headbutt him in the nose, and his nose begins to gush blood.
And just headbutt him again.
Attaboy, Gardis.
Or shit, I should actually try to escape from the grab. Right?
It does take the map, so I think it would be really hard either way.
Yeah, either way, I'm going to get out of the grab.
Cool. Good luck.
-8.
Yeah. Athletics -8. That's not going to do it.
That was cool, though.
Probably just 11. Yeah, 11.
Nope. Guards begin to move through the crowd, telling people that the meeting is over. Go back to your homes. Go back to your houses. It's laid out. There's nothing else to see here. And, Osu, is there anything you would like to do?
Oh, 100%. I'm going to stand on business here. I'm going to get right up in the guard's face and be like, oh, no, these guys have been having it out forever. They need to do this. They need to see it through. Do you know anything about dwarf culture?
Roll me diplomacy.
How long do these temporary hit
Can I
points?
aid?
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You can attempt to aid at a -4.
I'm going to hero point that one.
What you get?
I rolled a 10.
I rolled a natural 1
Wow.
to aid. Sorry.
Hey, there we go. That's a...
You have a -2 to this.
Okay.
Aw.
That's a natty 15 on dice. Diplomacy is 2. So that's a 15
With the -2?
Yeah.
with the -2.
The guards seem to be listening to you, but Violet seems to be making it worse. They're like, he's belligerent. He's going to make more people belligerent. We can't deal with this right now. We have a leader. There's much to discuss. I'm Zhang Peng, and I know when it's time to call it.
Hey, Zhang Peng, we know that you bring the vibes, but now is not
Yeah.
the time.
When has that been his thing?
Look,
when did that
everybody's finally unified around this dwarf fight. Just let it play out. Would you let anybody take honor away from you, Zhang Peng?
Oh, the honorable Zhang Peng, as he was first introduced.
And as you say that to the Honorable Zhang Peng, you hear a smack in the background as
Oh, no.
26
You can't
on your
roll
fortitude
low
DC.
against me. Yeah, hits.
So upset.
Destroyed.
So he oh, you know what? As you hit him in the nose, he moves behind you to try to put you in a full Nelson, and you're proud of yourself because you don't let him get it. So instead, giving you a bear hug, he suplexes you. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on your head.
Ouch.
Prone.
Prone,
But not grappled.
prone again, not grappled, but he's just going to give you a kick. 28.
Like with -8 for your map.
I rolled really high.
What is he like? Level 12?
I mean, you are a cleric.
You are flat-footed also, so
Yeah, it hits.
is it a crit?
Yes.
What?
It's a crit because you're flat-footed?
Yeah.
It's a crit.
I knew. 14 points of bludgeoning damage as he breaks one of your ribs. Maybe a couple of them. Ari?
She's like, Gardis, tap out. It's okay. You can tap out. And
Don't tap out, Gardis.
she'll just hold.
Violet.
Don't tap out, Gardis. You got this. And then I cast Rousing Splash on Joey Wooey.
Oh shit, I forgot. Okay.
He's got 5 temporary hit points.
Come on. Osu, do something about this.
Do something about
oh,
what?
Wait, he cast it on Joey. Never mind. Sorry. I thought I was focused. I thought he said Cedric again because it
No,
wasn't
no.
Gardis.
I can't do it to Cedric again for 10 minutes. So
Listen,
this fight's
I'm
gotta make
already
it a while.
doing you a huge favor.
This fight's got to make it a while.
Jeff is really worked up right now.
Gardis.
Can you explain what's going through his head right now?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
It's just
Rage.
blind fighting.
Blind rage.
Yeah.
So you're on your back again.
You can swing from your back.
I know. Am I like flat-footed or anything? Or
Yes.
If he attacks you.
Come on, Gardis.
But if you get up, he'll probably attack of opportunity again.
He has that really cool shove thing that he does when people try to stand
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, it's
Just
cool.
pulled out a spell
Real cool.
This just got serious.
I was going to make a melee strike. Okay. This doesn't do anything.
I'm doing it anyway.
He's looking at the character sheet, talking about the whole thing.
Yeah.
This character sucks.
Doesn't do anything.
Savage.
I knew I should have been a wizard.
Come on, Gardis.
That's so much better in a brawl.
You got this.
Well, in Jeff's case, if he was a wizard, he could cast Ooze Morph on himself and be immune to crits.
I'm going to single action.
I don't have nothing to say to that.
Sometimes an encyclopedia isn't always better.
Oh, God. This was such a fun moment coming into it that just became like the most frustrating part of this game. Okay. Try and kick him in the balls again. I gotta get just something out of this. There's a good one. 17 plus 9 is 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Nice. Kicked him
7 points of damage.
right in the balls.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Stand up.
Blinks expectantly.
Stand up.
Okay.
Looking at you.
He stands up. You can stand up.
All right. Punch him.
Okay.
You got this.
Probably going to be a miss then. 14 minus 4 equals 10 plus 9 equals 19 to hit.
Miss.
That's my turn.
Woo! Good job, Gardis.
You're doing it.
You're doing it.
You're doing
so
it, Gardis.
strong. It's still okay to tap out if you need to.
Some people are moving back from the circle, no longer wanting to see this. But just as many people begin to move up to fill their spaces that are interested in it. And it is equal people from Northridge and South Bank. And as guards are trying to disperse people, Osu is beginning to rile them more up. Is there anything you would like to do, Osu?
Yeah, I'll climb up on Violet, and I'll just be like, "Now's the time. If you have any grievances, air them.
Yeah.
Be true to yourself. Be true to your friend. Tell them how you feel."
Cedric is going to give a huge blood-stained smile, reach into his pouch, pull out a glimmering golden potion, and drinks it.
Ooh.
And as he does, he begins to grow and grow
no.
Uh-oh.
until he's large. And with his last action, he's just gonna bring his fist down like a hammer fist on top of your head. He is clumsy 1. 30 to hit.
I'm not even going to say anything.
You don't need to. 12 points of bludgeoning. Oh, hold on. Sorry. He's big now. 16 points?
That's on the crit.
Yep. 16 points of bludgeoning damage. The most upsetting thing is you're pretty sure he just made you a little bit shorter.
Aww.
Permanently.
Ari?
She's just gonna hold. I mean, I still think that Gardis would be upset if she interferes before he's unconscious.
Violet?
I'm going to rousing splash Captain Jang Pang.
You're just spraying everyone
Yeah.
with blood.
It's a
5
celebration.
temporary hit points for Captain Jang Pang.
Oh, God. Oh. I'm Zhang Pang and that's just
Tastes like pennies, yeah?
Gardis?
Ew.
2 action heal. Oh, that's good.
It's really good.
18 plus 20 is
38.
38 points of health back. I'm almost full
You
again.
guys are going to have to go out
This is,
questing
this is
right
gonna
after
take
this.
a while. Punch him again.
This is the best thing about playing a champion or a cleric is the fact that you're your own health pool. You know?
18.
Miss, even with the clumsy 1.
Yeah, this is going to take a while, guys.
I don't think so. You guys notice that the stage now is about empty. People are like moving off of it.
Oh, wait, I wanted to say something. I'm going to, as he gets bigger and everything like that, and I look up at him and I smile, I'm like, this reminds me of the time I fucked your mother.
Oof.
She's a large woman. She's a large woman, everybody.
I kind of felt bad for him, but now I'm like, I mean, he's really asking for it.
Osu,
Yeah, he's just hanging out. He's just watching.
you begin to notice that the ring, people are beginning to like push and shove each other.
Yeah.
But as you begin to observe it, it's almost more of a mosh pit than malice.
Yeah.
As everyone's getting into the excitement of this of the blood sport, people of Willowshore are getting more and more intense. More faces are getting horrified but kind of excited, and Cedric's gonna grab Gardis, see if he can pick him up.
All right, play your Urhu. That one really punchy song.
The punchy
Oh,
song.
that's an 20 against your fortitude DC.
Miss.
Okay, so you're too slippery. He's trying to grab for you.
He just swings a clumsy
Yeah.
hand down and misses me.
Yeah, he wants to try it again because he really wants to throw you. So at a -5, that'll play. That's a really good roll. 28.
With the -5? Again.
You're the cure to Tony's rolling.
Yeah.
You can tap out at any time.
No, I can't, Ari.
How many heals do you have left?
1.
Ah, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You'll win.
So this will be against your reflex DC at a -10. 13.
Miss.
Okay. He has you grabbed and you're suspended off the ground a little bit. Osu?
I say, let this be the end to animosity. Let this be a new beginning
He's like in the mosh pit.
for brothers,
He's on Violet's
for
shoulders.
neighbors.
Ari holds.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Ari will hold. She's waiting for him to go unconscious as she'll cast.
Violet.
Violet's gonna be like, no more North Bank, no more South Bank, people of the river. And then I cast rousing splash on one of the people who's brawling on the
random.
side. Yeah, just a random person.
Spraying people with blood. I'm not. You can roll if you want to. I'm not tracking that.
I want the people to know. 2. They get 2 temporary hit points.
Gardis.
What? What are the... if I have a bludgeoning weapon, what are the rules to do non-lethal damage?
-4 or 2?
-2, I believe.
-2 to the attack.
So bludgeoning?
To anything.
anything.
Yeah, anything that doesn't
Yeah.
come with the non-lethal.
I'm probably just gonna... He's got me grabbed there. I'm just gonna punch at him like 3 times. That'll work. 16 plus 9 is 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Gonna just needle him down. 4 points of damage. Attack again. 18 plus 9 is 27 minus 4 is 23.
Hit.
For 6 points of damage. Natural 20.
Nice.
Yes.
He's getting a second wind.
2 plus 3 is 5 times 2 is 10 damage.
Dang.
That was a good round.
Do you think he's gonna get it, guys? Think
So
he's
he's-
gonna win?
He
He's
just
gonna be
like
fine.
he just like grabs me and holds me up off the ground, and then this just gives me the opportunity to just start wailing on him.
Pop, pop, pop.
Get him in the throat just 3 times. The first 2 softening up, and then you really feel his Adam's apple give, and he begins to gag and cough.
Now it really reminds me of that time with your mom.
Oh shit.
She's a big woman with an appetite.
You 3 go, jeering people on, holding your turn, casting Rousing Splash, and Cedric will go. You can roll your temp on some random person. So he's just going to
4.
punch you. You're off guard. First punch comes in at a 25.
Yeah, my AC is 17 when I'm off guard right now.
Ooh, minimum damage. So 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, I would have liked to have yelled to Gardis to hit him with the beam.
What's the beam?
Oh, you hold your hands out and shoot a beam.
Oh,
Guiding.
Second attack is a 23.
yeah,
I don't remember
Probably
what it's
Divine
called.
Lance or
That's
something.
what it is.
yeah.
That will be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, hit him with the beam.
And then he's going to do his Giant's Throw on you at a -10. This is against your reflex, and it's an 18.
Yeah, hits.
So you go sailing. You go sailing about 10, 15 feet. hit the ground prone. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's his turn.
I'm going to stand up and Divine Lance him. So I get out of the mud. I hold my wrist and hold my other hand up and just... I'm going to hero point that 5. Oh, come on. That's barely better. It's plus 9, 19 to hit.
That's a miss.
Shit. All right, that's my turn.
And we go back in round order. Guards are stopping, removing people, but helping escort people that want out. They're trying to organize this foot traffic. They're still encouraging people to go home. Joey Wooey is at the side cheering. Now the Granny Who's not in sight. He really has his fist into it. And Cedric is going to just run at you twice your size, 3 times your size, and just try to do a flying knee into your face.
Oh, no. Watch out.
Called shot.
Called shot.
I'm going to do it. Oh, my God.
We want this guy on our team.
He's so good. 31 to hit?
It crit.
Wait, hold on. 27 to hit.
I'm not flat-footed, so that's just a hit.
Ooh. The solid hit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still called shot.
Ringing the bell.
So you are going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are stunned 1.
Jesus. So that means I only have 2 actions next turn?
Mm-hmm.
He has 1 more action, and he will try to get you in the full Nelson. 26 against your Fortitude DC.
With minus all the maps?
Yep.
Yeah, it hits.
So he's going to have you grabbed again.
Have you rolled under an 18 this entire fight?
I don't think I've rolled under an 11 this entire fight. And then we go through again.
You got him right where you want him.
It's a celebration now. You know, it's already plenty dark out. It's getting very cold. Gardis.
So I'm stunned and grabbed.
Yes.
2 punches.
Hasn't it only been like a minute, though?
I mean,
Or
not
is this
even.
fight lasting for hours?
This does seem like a
Yeah.
very knockdown drag out fight.
Yeah.
That is 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Good.
Nice.
For 5 points of damage.
He's breathing really hard.
Come on, Gardis.
That's gonna miss. 11 plus 5. 16.
Miss.
Your turn.
He's just gonna try to like Hulk smash you side to side to side, just put you down.
Like Loki.
Natural 1.
Finally.
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
And he's getting tired. So as he goes to move you about to grab you by an arm, you pull free, but he's already in the forward momentum, and he stumbles forward. But because he's giant and clumsy, he stumbles too far forward, and you get a little bit of distance. So that's 1 action.
Wasn't that? No, never mind.
Second action, he's gonna throw the rock he had in his hands.
Still has it.
18 to hit.
19, because I'm not flat-footed.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're too small. He's too big.
Just sails right past my head. Oh, you dirty motherfucker.
That's a rules violation. That's rules. And there's a duel rules. He's not following them.
He'll grab a shimmering red potion from his pouch.
Oh, no. Don't let him drink
God.
it.
Osu jeers and cheers with the crowd. Ari holding her magic. Violet Wagon dousing everyone in fevered blood. Gardis.
If it's getting dark, I cast light on something.
So is he... Do I have to move to get to him?
He's about 10 feet away from you.
So yes. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
I am going to... Damn it. I wish I hadn't cast Runic Weapon. I would have used that so much long ago on my face.
I mean, yeah. I think it's still active.
Yeah, right? I'd still
Run
on the
over to
dagger.
Ari.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Take the dagger.
We're going to escalate. I was waiting for
Yeah.
Gardis to escalate this.
I am going to...
I don't know. He's been good so far.
Divine Lance. I'm going to hero point that natural one. It's my last hero point.
So I just said he was 10 feet away.
yeah.
I'm going to say 15 because that would have still the point of that critical fumble was that he was out of reach, and being big, he has 10 feet.
Okay.
And so I was like, I could, critically hit. I could AOO right here. But that's chicken shit. So
Yeah.
he's 15 feet away.
Okay. Oh man. Dirty 20 to hit with the Divine Lance.
Hit.
Oh yes. I thought his AC was 21.
Gardis says that.
It was when he was normal size.
Oh, nice. So that's 3d4.
I know that was a
Come
brief
on.
silence, but you could have sliced that silence in half.
That's the point.
That was thick.
Like I said, his AC was 21. So
But
yeah.
Butter knife.
there's no way to make this non-lethal.
What?
Isn't this lethal damage? I mean, it's funny because I was thinking it the first time you cast it, but it missed, so he didn't know what you were trying to do. But I just want to know how this affects him when it hits.
It just says spirit damage.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
I mean,
He's got a heal left. He's got a heal left.
rolled pretty good.
You attack the man's spirit.
So that's
I mean, he threw a rock first. So
It's true.
Yeah.
nine
Which
points
also
of
is not
damage.
non-lethal.
9 points of damage.
I was also thinking that 9 points of damage.
Bending the rules just a little
just
bit.
a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's fine. Ari's here.
Was that 2?
What? That was 2 actions. I still have 1 action.
Aren't you stunned?
Doesn't it go away
Oh,
after?
that
Was
one.
that last?
That was
time?
I don't
last
yeah, that was
remember.
last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
There's been so many rounds.
So I have 1 action left. Should I single action heal myself, or I'm gonna cast shield on myself. So my AC is +1.
Nice.
He spits blood, drinks his potion.
What a punk.
He's also been taking potions too.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't
This
think
is
that's
this is like
within the rules.
He's been
Yeah.
casting heal spells.
Yeah, like the
there are no rules in this duel.
This is a
so
dwarven
far.
fight.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a dwarven fight.
This is
Dwarf
a dirty
rules. Dwarf rules.
fight.
Everyone seems into it.
Dwarven duels are different.
You guys are starting to notice that you haven't quite seen Willowshore like this. And again, you haven't had an event like this, but the people are getting riled up. You haven't, a lot of parents took their children out, but not everyone in Willowshore has parents. So, like, you see Hokai and Jamal there, and like a bunch of kids are just like cheering, and they're getting like kneed out of the way, and then like cheering again. People seem to have like drinks now that like people were hiding their flasks, trying to like hide their
booze
fear,
came out of
but now they're all being very open about it. There's this fervor that has come over the crowd, and the guards are getting a little more reserved. And like they're not sure if they like need to break it up. They're not even sure if they could. Cedric spits blood, drinks his potion.
Can I see what type of potion? Can I use like crafting real quick to determine what type of potion?
It'll
that
be
one
your
was?
reaction.
I don't have any fucking reactions to use anyway, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll a crafting. Do you have magical crafting or you have alchemical crafting?
I have alchemical
Yeah,
crafting.
good enough.
12 plus 6 is 18 to identify that potion.
You assume it's some sort of healing potion. You've seen a few of these.
I don't know like what level though.
No.
Okay. He's wasting his gold to beat me.
He's
he's already lost this dwarven duel.
he's running at you. Called shot. You've seen this attack before.
The knee to the face.
Flying knee.
That's the next insult to spendthrift.
No.
Oh, no.
You're so fucked, dude.
No.
Gardis is going to have to learn something.
Oh no!
34.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm going to at least do my... Oh, wait a second. Shit, I casted shield. Oh, I'm dumb.
And you did
Yeah.
use your reaction.
So
You're like,
I
I don't
can't
have any
shield block.
reactions anyway.
I very rarely use shield.
Is this a crit?
Why are you even asking that question?
So you are going to be stunned 3,
Oh my god.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You are stunned 3, and that's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go around, and everyone just sees Gardis is just kind of like rocking back and forth.
What are you doing? Move!
And he's going to try and do a bit of a finisher on you. So he's going to spend all 3 actions to just suplex you. You're off guard to this. It's against your fortitude DC 22.
My fortitude DC is 21.
This is getting pretty dangerous now. So, how many hit points do you have for the good listeners?
3.
Oh no!
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. 10, 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are dying 1.
No, I'm dying 2 because that was a crit.
He's dying.
Oh,
too.
no, wait. No, that wasn't the crit. The thing
No.
before was a crit.
The thing
That's
before
right,
was a
yeah.
crit. You're dying 1,
Yeah.
but you are also suffocating. Your neck is broken.
Ari will cast Stabilize. And then she'll say, "That's enough."
What does Cedric do?
I don't know if stabilize is going to work here.
I mean, he will. It's just for like a moment.
Yeah, it just keeps him from.
She doesn't want to heal him because then he might just get up and keep punching. So she wants to stabilize and the fight, and then she'll heal him. But
I mean, it might not end up suffocating, but
He smashes you to the ground, and you just spasm ever so briefly and go limp. And he pumps his arms, he raises them up, and the crowd stills. Kind of goes silent. They're kind of like rocking back and forth, still kind of, the adrenaline pumping, holding their breath, waiting to see what happens. Ari steps up and casts Stabilize. Osu.
Do you see now what all your division and anger has brought upon our community? Do you see where it brings us? What it grows for our community? Nothing.
Ari.
Ari will cast a second level Soothe on Violet Wagon. No.
for the inevitable showdown with
It's 23 hit points back.
Okay.
And she'll run up to him.
Violet.
Violet just wants to make sure Cedric's all done.
When Ari steps up and casts spells, he had his foot on top of Gardis. But as she steps in and starts casting, Osu begins a speech. He gives one small step back. Still intimidating, still menacing, still with a huge shit-eating grin on his face. But he's letting Ari work.
Yeah, okay. People of the river! People of the river!
And people are cheering. People are really disappointed. You begin to see a lot of money exchanging hands.
The town. It's funny that the town was so much more into this fight than the
my
actual
fight.
duel.
Yeah,
So-
You see someone bring some gold to Ari.
Several chests. You realize that with the tension behind the implications of the last duel were so heavy, there was so much, and then this was such an opposite. This fight ultimately to the town didn't have lasting repercussions outside of what happened right here and maybe losing a good horse or a prize chicken or something. So it was a perfect distraction, but you do all kind of as people settle down, some people are we're gonna go drinking, and you're come with us, where are we meeting up at? And Zhang Peng's don't forget I bring the vibe.
No one invites him.
No one, yeah. He
brings the vibe, people. He brings the vibe.
He's running around to other groups, maybe we could do it to the barracks, and there's plenty of room.
I'll go to the barracks with you, sir.
Oh, Stefan. Arm in a cast.
We could play spades again.
You realize that this has definitely changed the feel of the town. This has changed some people. This has been a side of Willowshore that people have not experienced in living memory. And they begin to disperse. The stage is cleared. People begin to go home. It's getting very, very, very late. And you guys limp back. Well, I guess only one of you would limp back.
Yeah, I do want to say that when Ari heals me and I wake up, I'm still just laying on the ground. When I open my eyes and Ari's there, I'm just did I win?
Did I win?
Cedric walks away, getting slightly smaller with every step. People handing him drinks and some wages for his efforts, and you see lots of Northridge praising his effort.
To beat up another Northridge guy.
Former Northridge.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no. Outcast.
I'm
pariah.
sorry, Gardis, but you didn't win.
I feel like that's a lie, but
He's like one half of his body is still numb. He hasn't healed enough
right.
that he can move his arm yet.
No, actually, you got hit so hard in the throat that your neck was broken, so you were going to die if I didn't intervene. I just want you to understand.
feels fine to me.
So-
I put my neck back
Gardis?
and forth and kind of crack my neck.
I just want you to understand the severity of your actions. It was okay for us to deal with this in this moment, but I hope that you make some changes going forward.
That he got the severity like I messed him up too.
No, just like you jumping off and attacking someone in the middle of a town meeting. It's just not okay. There's a time and a place.
I'm going to take the words that you're saying and take some time to process them.
That's great. I encourage you to do so. And she'll step back and like offer a hand, even though she knows she can't like really pull him up.
Yeah, I take her hand and stand up.
Osu hears him trying to maybe think about learning a lesson, and he looks up at this and he's like, yes.
Yes. Fist bump.
You guys make your way back to the tea house. It's still unfurnished. There's a leaky roof. What do you guys talk about? Do you guys light a fire?
I just am really tired of bleeding. I would like it if somebody would heal me up.
oh, yeah, here you go, Violet. Here you go.
I'll use my last 2-action heal on you.
You can make it a 3 for everybody if you want.
Oh, that's true. And I rolled really terribly, so everybody gets 3 hit points.
Nice.
We can hand wave that, right? We can do the healing. None of us are at death's door. We'll do
Yeah.
that overnight before we go to sleep.
Yeah, you guys do your medicine checks. So, yeah, what are you guys talking about while you're poking and prodding and healing everyone up?
I really hope old Matsuki doesn't turn out to be an incompetent fuck.
Do you guys light a fire?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a fire going. It's comfortable in here. It's just the 4 of you in this big, giant parlor, right? There's a bar there, and you guys are just kind of like sitting on the floor and on the bar around this fire. Yeah, the scene is set.
Yeah.
Ari's making tea with the new fancy tea set, but not with the new ingredients. It's just
Regular. It's
her
normal.
regular
It's
tea.
regular tea.
Still tastes a little
but
better.
she's like pouring it into everyone's little teacups. And
I'm going to spike mine.
Violet's
Drink
just going to
it.
take it straight down the gullet, you know, like when he's laying there getting potato starch shoved in his wounds, he's just going to be like,
just pour it from the teapot into your mouth. It's really hot. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so we're just constantly casting like heal checks and treat wounds on each
Yeah.
other.
As that's going on, she's like, man, I didn't realize how much I wanted old Matsuki to be the leader. I'm really happy with how that turned out. And I'm glad that nobody died. I was really concerned for you, Violet.
Thank you.
Not that I doubted your abilities, but
Yeah, you did great today, Violet.
You
Thank
did.
you.
tore that kid up.
Joey Woey.
Yeah.
He's the best.
You know what, Gardis? You did a good job today too. I know you didn't win and everything, but
Cedric beat the shit out of you.
Next time. Next time.
Ari stifles a laugh.
You think about that fight being like a car wreck for you. You're just getting thrown around.
He stayed up for a long time, though.
yeah, you really took a licking and kept on ticking there, buddy.
Yeah.
So like that was really impressive.
I'm sure Cedric feels a lot better too.
Would you have been upset if I had stepped in earlier?
Oh, it depends.
Okay.
On.
That's it.
Okay. I really.
I mean, was it to help me or to help Cedric? And I look at
That was hilarious. You have to admit that was hilarious. You shouldn't have been picking a fight with randos in the park. What
he's
are you
not
doing?
random.
What do you mean he's not random? Nobody even knows his name.
He started a fight in my bar like years ago.
Oh, okay.
And you've been rooming
Oh,
out of
okay.
it
like half the
ever
place.
since.
Okay.
Of course I have.
Gardis can't let
think-
go of the
You
past,
think
and now it's a
Dwarven
problem for
grudges
everyone.
Just go away.
Well, hopefully they went away after tonight.
What do you? No, it just got worse. Next time it's going to be different.
I don't think there should be a next time. I
Yeah.
think it should be settled.
Yeah, well, if it comes up.
Or maybe you guys can try using words.
Yeah, there's always an opportunity to be the better dwarf.
He had those stinking potions. You know what?
That was good.
I think somebody was saying this. I mean, he spent actual gold to defeat me.
Yes.
And I'm really proud of you for not fighting as dirty as you usually do.
God, it was so hard not
know?
to take out my hammer. I really wanted to just smack the shit out of him. I swear to God, he had some, like, he must have been holding a brick or something. There was something wrong with his hands.
Yeah, considering how it went with the Kappas, I think that duel was much better for you. You've definitely grown. Keep it up.
Yeah, see, I didn't pull out the weapon even though I wanted to.
And I said, good job.
Yeah.
We can continue to grow.
All right.
Okay.
But no, I agree with you on the old
He's learning.
On the Matsuki thing. I don't know why, but I just don't think that Granny Who would have done a good job. And Matsuki's speech really kind of moved me the rest of the way to his side. Talking about the things he talked about.
Gardis is like...
Totally. Do you remember what he said?
He said something about food.
Hey, Arya, he's still bleeding from his ears a little bit, man.
He wasn't bleeding when old Matsuki was talking.
Gardis
He's
is
had
like
some head trauma
preschool
since
child.
then. I don't
Learning.
Yeah, I did really like what he was saying about keeping up with the traditions, because I think historically that's been what has worked for Willowshore. And I know that this is a little bit different. It's more severe than in the past, but I think that just the way that Granny Who would have gone about it wouldn't have been as helpful.
Matsuki was right. Granny Who was wrong to pull guards from people for stuff.
Yeah, that was a little shady.
Speaking of stuff, how much like gold do we have as a group?
Oh, I've got all of this. And I pull out just unsorted. It's like pocket lint and gold piece, and there's a couple of platinums in there. And
Oh yeah, we have that 30.
And there's
platinum
like-
or,
Yeah.
or 3 platinum.
30 platinum.
30 platinum.
there's like a half a piece of chewed beef jerky.
I don't think we can do anything with the beef jerky, but that platinum is pretty useful. We should put all this stuff in the safe.
To get me better hand wraps.
In the safe.
Ghost touch hand wraps.
We need more healing.
Oh yeah, sure. Of course we do.
I think we should give it to charity. All right.
That's a
there's
good
a lot
call.
of
That's
there's
a
a
good
lot
call.
of needy orphans in town. We saw
Needy
that
orphans.
at the fight tonight.
Yeah, there was
There's a lot of kids
unsupervised
without
children.
parents.
Unsupervised children at fight.
You know,
I
Osu-
think by us bettering ourselves, it is kind of like a charity for the town, because we're the ones that are taking care of the town, right?
Damn, she took the words right out of my mouth.
She's a diplomat.
I mean, we have been killing a lot of
Osu, you
monsters
got-
lately.
Yeah, you
so
got nothing to say to that. Like,
Are you?
well, except
Yes.
for hungry
Are
kids.
you part dwarf?
No. Do I look
Okay.
like I'm part dwarf?
No, you just sounded a little dwarfy.
you're not very tall.
I've been hanging out with a dwarf a lot lately. I hope he's not rubbing off on me too much.
You guys bed down for the night, going upstairs to your rooms. They're not the most comfortable. Again, there's not a lot of furnishing, so you're kind of like mats on the floor. And it is comfortable being here, though. Like, you feel safe. The dripping ceiling is a little annoying. And you all get a long rest. And very early in the morning the next day, which one of you wakes up the earliest?
Oh, God, I am out.
I think it's Osu.
I feel
Yeah, I think it would be
yeah.
Osu or Violet just by nature. You know?
Okay.
Can't
One
sleep.
of the two
I-
of us.
I
And
feel
I
like-
fought real hard, so I probably
yeah.
would sleep.
I was gonna say, I feel like Violet really depends on
Yeah.
what he did that day, especially like being cold blooded. He's like, no, I just sunbathed and then slept
Yeah.
for like 2 hours and I'm great. And then
yeah,
like,
I
a
probably
day
got
after,
curled
like-
up next to that fire and I'm just gone.
Yeah. So Osu, you're the only one up right now. It's very early. It's about sunrise. It's almost there, and you get a knock at your door,
And I go and I answer the door.
and there's about a dozen people out there. Shu Matsuki, Old Matsuki, Zhang Peng, Granny Hu, Nadoya Samni, Kamsu Chang, all these people from the stage last night, the leaders of the town from both Northridge and South Bank have come to the Cerulean Tea House, the Earded Ore, at 5:45 in the morning, all dressed, ready for business.
I leave the door open and I say, I'll start the tea, and I walk in.
And we'll fade to black.
Whose house are we in? Life?
1 2 1 2.
Jeff?
Uh,
That looks exactly like it sounds. Courtney?
I would love to see how that looks.
Oh, it does.
T-Dizzle?
How you guys feeling?
Good.
at least we didn't call you Jeff.
It's a start.
It's a start.
It's a
It
step
will
up.
help make up for all the wrongs that I've done to him.
No, really, how you guys feeling?
Good. A little tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of exhausting, honestly.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
I'm excited to see what happens with Jeff.
Having to step in between two angry dwarves just constantly.
I mean, like a whole angry town
Oh, yeah. that too.
constantly.
Yeah, I didn't think that the tensions were so high. I didn't understand that.
Yeah, you guys have been gone for a while. I kind
Really?
of hinted at it a little bit, but
He said it on
Until-
several occasions, actually.
Until we got there.
Really?
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
walking to a powder keg and you're picking a fight. Thank goodness it wasn't with somebody from the south side.
So, like, I kind of knew that tensions were that high because of the interaction between Old Matsuki and Granny Who when they called the fight in the first place. Like
That was her first clue. That was her first clue.
Well,
First clue was
just a friendly duel.
the first clue was
Yeah,
the
a contest
challenge
to the death.
to the death.
A duel between friends.
Yeah.
Right?
right.
Just because a half a dozen people were kidnapped, you know. I don't know why anybody would be stressed out about that.
Gotta settle
He's going to kill one of us. That's his face he does whenever he's going to kill one of us.
I'm wondering if what Cedric is going to do.